So with our cleansing mist, I'm going to spray my client's hands, have her rub them in, spray my own. And then I'm just going to ask her preference as far as length and shape. So would she like me just to trim them, just to shape them, both? What would you like as far as length and shape?
Just even them out.
I'm going to open my prepackaged tools. And with my clippers, I'm going to just kind of trim the length just a little bit. And just based off of the shape she currently has, she just likes a pretty square. So I'm going to trim them in that shape. Do the same on both hands. Make sure all lengths are even. And then I'm going to shape. So I'm just going to file, soften, shape. So again, I'm just kind of holding back her side walls. So if I bump anything, it's going to be my own finger first. Okay, so now that I've trimmed and filed this hand, I'm going to have her place it in this water bowl. With our cleansing mist, I'm just going to add 2 pumps to the water. And that's just kind of going to cleanse and soften her skin at the same time. So I'm going to let this hand soak, and I'm going to repeat filing on her other hand. So now I'm going to have her remove her hand from the water. I'm just going to dry off. And then with my pusher, I'm going to push back her cuticles. So just gently, I'm going to come on the side, and I'm going to meet up top the middle. Immediately after, just clean right under the free edge. Lifting any of that pterygium, cleaning under the free edge. And now I'm going to take my nippers and I'm going to trim anything that's loose or hanging. Starting with the pinky again. I'm just going to kind of gently push anything out that's loose. Okay, so now that I've nipped all loose and hanging skin, I'm going to grab a buffer. I'm just going to gently buff in a downward motion. Again, only with that softer grit side. So now after I've buffed, I'm going to apply the oil for our Luxe Coat service. So with our Bath & Body oil, I'm just going to get 1 pump. If you wouldn't mind pulling your sleeves up for me to your elbow. I'm just going to apply it to her arm and hand. And repeat on other arm and hand. And now I'm going to apply hot towels. So I'm going to have her put her hand over this hot towel. I'm just going to have her check the temperature. It's okay. Wrap it around arm and hand. Of course, I'm just going to apply a dry towel just to hold in the heat. And I'll do the same on the other arm. So I'm just going to let this oil and hot towel sit for 3 to 5 minutes, just so it can seep in. The hot towel can let the skin absorb the oil, and then I'll be back to remove it. So now I'm going to remove the hot towels. And now I'm going to do a hand and arm massage. So I'm going to take my spoon, my product spoon, I'm going to grab our body cream. I'm just going to take about half the spoon for both hand and arm. And I'm going to do a hand and arm massage. So our hand and arm are nicely moisturized with that body oil. So the body cream just really is helping, one, my massage, but two, move that oil around and help it really penetrate. Hand and arm massage again for both hand and arms is going to be 5 minutes, total of 5 minutes. My client rests her elbow with the palm of her hand, fingers. Loosen her wrist. And now I'm going to do hand and arm massage on the other hand and arm. So now I need to polish. Before I polish, I'm going to dehydrate. I'm going to remove any debris with alcohol first, and then our Zoya remover to help prep the nails for our polish. Grab a fresh piece of gauze, and then I'm going to come over here with our alcohol. Just going to wipe, remove any debris and lotion and cream, excess lotion and cream, oil. So now I'm going to get Zoya remover on a gauze. Prep the nails, so dehydrate and remove any excess oil with the Zoya remover as well. Under free edge. And now I'm ready to polish. So now I'm going to begin with the base coat. So we'll start with our base coat. Start with that first initial pinky on our left side. Long strokes. Cap the free edge. So my client has chosen Libra, color of choice. So I'm going to apply 2 coats of color for fuller coverage. Libra is a little bit sheerer of a color. It's not going to be super opaque, but it does have full coverage after 2 coats. Tapping that free edge. And again, anything that you don't like anywhere, we have our cleanup brush and our Zoya remover. And now I'm going to go back and do my second coat of color. And you'll learn the consistency of our nail polish, but minimal strokes just leaves it to be an even coverage at the end. So now that I've applied 2 coats of color, I'm going to apply the top coat. So now I'm going to be using our top coat to finish off our manicure. So with our top coat, again, I'm just going to start back here. And I try to allow myself 3 to 4 swipes. Just goes on nice and even. I don't want it to be streaky, bubbly. Cap the free edge. Now I've applied top coat to all fingers. So now I'm going to apply cuticle serum. So with our dropper, without touching the skin, cuticle, or her nail, I'm just going to do a small drop on the top of each nail. And again, the serum helps the lacquer dry a little faster, so it's not doing any harm to the nail polish we just applied. Now I just let my clients know that they'll be dry to the touch in 10 to 15 minutes, and to still be careful for any heavy dings or nicks just for a couple of hours. And we're all finished with our Luxe Coat manicure.